we are celebrating Tina Turner. She was a force of nature with the power to stir our souls with her music. There will never be another like her, and our Deborah Roberts is here with a look at Tina Turner's extraordinary life. Good morning, Deb.
Good morning, Robin. You're right. She was a force, and a force that we thought would always be with us. This is a loss that has hit hard and deep for so many of us. Tina Turner was a towering legend who not only broke music records and accumulated Grammys and a solid place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, while also, Robin, as you said, tearing up any stage that she stepped onto. But she was also a potent symbol of strength and survival, a woman who herself said she was all about showing other women how to strive for success on their own terms.
You're simply the best.
Tina Turner's hit anthem may well have summed up her life. The lyrics, a fitting description for a one-of-a-kind superstar whose unmatched stamina, fierce voice, and sex appeal cemented her as a rock and roll legend. Born Anna Mae Bullock in rural Nutbush, Tennessee, Tina, with a new name and hunger for stardom, would become a beacon of resilience during a rocky journey to the top.
Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day.
In her form-fitting minis, Tina shimmied to early success in the 60s alongside her then-husband, musician Ike Turner. The duo reaching the international stage by 1966, touring with the Rolling Stones in Europe and America. But offstage, Tina endured an abusive relationship.
My life with Ike was one that a lot of maybe people are familiar with, the husbands that practice brutality.
Why did you stay so long?
I felt responsible. I felt that I couldn't leave because too many things would be destroyed.
She would later find the strength to leave. In 1976, with only 36 cents in her purse, Tina fled her marriage, forging a path on her own.
I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. Do what you want me to do.
Her 1984 debut solo album, Private Dancer, soaring and reinventing her career, with the breakup anthem in what would become her best-selling single.
What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
A #1 record, 3 Grammys, and 11 million copies sold. At 45 years old, she was now the queen of rock and roll.
You think I don't know the law? Wasn't it me who wrote it?
A bona fide star, Tina set her eyes on the big screen with a celebrated role in the 1985 film Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
You said that making movies is now what you're after. I mean, it's very important to you. Why is that so important to you?
That was in the beginning always the priority, but first of all, there were no black parts for women. I had to actually wait, I think, until it was time that I could get a part. I've been singing all my life. That was no challenge. I mean, in church, and I was a little girl, but acting was something that was new.
Her own life story, What's Love Got to Do With It, filmed in 1993, would earn Angela Bassett an Oscar nomination.
Okay, Angela, get this feeling, get the pulse going with you. You must understand that touch of your hand.
Tina's artistry influencing a generation to come, from Mary J. Blige to Beyonce, who shared the stage with Turner at the 2008 Grammy Awards.
Yeah, they will keep on turning. Proud that they keep on burning.
The pop star paying homage to her idol, writing, "My beloved queen, I love you endlessly. I'm so grateful for your inspiration in all the ways you have paved the way." And overnight, dozens of other tributes pouring in. Fellow rock and roll legend Mick Jagger writing, "She helped me so much when I was young, and I will never forget her." Touring well into her 70s, Tina forged a bond with Oprah Winfrey, who wrote this about her friend, "I am a better woman, a better human, because her life touched mine." She was indeed simply the best.
You're simply the best.
She simply was the best. In the end, Tina was a mother and a grandmother. Her family says she'd been coping with a long-term illness. She lived in Switzerland with her husband, Erwin Bach, the man who stole her heart 37 years ago. And I tell you, Robin, I can't stop swaying. When you hear about Tina, what is it about this woman? She grabbed us, didn't she?
I know she said, what's love got to do about it? But I'm so glad she found love later in life. But there was something so incredibly special about her, Deb. And you know, she had that when she first, and you were right about 36 cents that she had, but she was not a success as a solo artist. It took a little time before Private Dancer. But her endurance, Deb.
And she got all this late in life. She matured, she enjoyed it. And Robin, if you ever saw her, as you say, tear up the stage, wipe the floor with us, right?
Yeah, sure did. Thank you, Deb. Thank you so much. But boy, she really does. But you know what? When I heard the news, how do I say this respectfully? She got her flowers when she was here. I didn't feel that I mean, a great loss, don't get me wrong, but there wasn't a sadness that I would normally feel because she lived her life to the fullest.
And she was well celebrated.
She was well celebrated, and I'm so happy for her.
She did it her way.
She did it. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.